What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pull List with Ryan. I bet you weren't expecting me to do the intro.
You gotta keep going.
No, I'm done.
Yes.
I'm
It
done.
is another.
What do you say?
It is another new.
It is another new Comic Book Wednesday, and I'm here at my favorite LCS, Pulp Fiction. Shout out. Hopefully I did that right. Comment down below if you think that I mimicked him properly. Okay, I'm done now. Here you go.
That was okay. Rate her in the comments, guys.
Yeah.
Out of 5. I gave her a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I think the only thing that was missing was the date. Today is October 22nd, 2025. Another Comic Book Wednesday. Today is a very light Wednesday for me, for my polls, light for Leslie as well, which is nice. I need a break on spending too much on comics, but it's also helping me catch up on all the comics that I fell behind on, and I'm almost there, especially my single issues. Why don't we start off with Leslie? You only have one pull today, is that right?
Yes, I only have one pull. It's going to be Sisterhood, issue number, let's see.
My bet is issue number 4, and I'm not even subscribed to this
It
comic.
is issue number 4.
Ooh, I got a good memory.
Okay. Hopefully we find it here because I'm not subscribed to it or anything. I just pick it up as I go. Yeah, and then also on like my reading list, I have Absolute Wonder Woman number 13 and Spider-Girl number 5. So I would like to happily report that I'm fully caught up on Spider-Girl now. I know last time I was getting a lot of heat because I wasn't caught up on my comics. I'm also caught up on Wonder Woman, so this is perfect. I caught up just in time because then these new issues were gonna come out. And then what else did I catch up on?
Crypto, the last dog.
Oh my god. Yes, I finished reading Crypto, the Last Dog of Krypton. I was sobbing, crying. Also, I'm just like a sensitive person, and anything with dogs, like it'll break my heart. It'll make me cry every time. And then I'm in the middle of reading Supergirl right now, and that run is pretty good. I really like it so far. It's been really fun.
Yeah. And speaking of Absolute Wonder Woman, today is Absolute Wonder Woman release day. What is it? Issue number 13, I think?
Yeah.
Okay, so here are my pulls for this week. Let's pull it all up. Let's take a look. I think I only have 5 comics, which is really nice. And the nice part again, shout out to Pulp Fiction. Leslie already said it. I get 20% off my comics now just because everything is just ordered. So in theory, when I walk in there, I can just grab my comics and go. But I like to look at the back issues and the trade paperbacks. So I'll do a little bit of that today. So today we got 5 pulls. $24.95. Hopefully that's all I spend. Knowing me, I'll probably find something else to spend money on. Leading us off is Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 13. I am super excited about this absolute title. Again, I used to have this at my number 1 spot, but lately Absolute Batman has been just so good. Next is Fantastic Four number 4. 4 for 4. Okay.
That might be the best issue.
I know. I mean, so far this run has been okay. I'm not really as excited as I was originally, and then when I started reading this, that's when the new Fantastic Four movie came out. I just feel like it's not as strong. I am really considering if I'm going to drop this title or not. We'll see. The first 2 issues were good, especially issue number 1. Issue number 3, I think, was the weakest issue so far, so we'll see if it picks up here. I don't know if I'll have the chance to get this. It's a one-shot from Speed Racer, Tales from the Road number 1. If they have it here, I'll pick it up. If not, that's totally fine. It is only a one-shot comic, so I'm not really like going to be super upset if I can't get it. Finally, the 2 destinies, it says that Racer X and Speed Racers are going to go head-to-head. But that's already kind of happening already in Speed Racer and the Racer X comic. So we'll see what's going on here. Next is Spider-Girl number 5. I'm really hyped about this issue,
Yeah,
especially because of cover A. We got Spider-Man. We have an appearance of Spider-Man in this issue, just because Spider-Man shows up in the issue number 4 here, the one that you just read, right? So that's super exciting. And finally, Ultimate Spider-Man number 22. We are 3 issues away from the final Ultimate Spider-Man title, issue number 24. So far, I have caught up. I started from issue 9 the last couple weeks, or the last week. I am currently on issue number 17. So I don't know at what point this Spider-Man run, this Ultimate Spider-Man run, starts to become less exciting, just because that's what I've heard from some of you, that's what I've heard from some reviews. But so far, issues 9 through 16, 17 has been an absolute banger. So we'll see here when I finally catch up. But my goal for Ultimate Spider-Man is to be fully caught up when issue number 23 and 24 releases. So that way I'll be currently reading the ongoings that's happening out there, and then Ultimate Endgame is going to come out. I really do wish that this Ultimate Spider-Man run kept going. I think it's super, super good. It's probably the best Marvel title on shelves right now, but that's Marvel's decision, and then DC is going to take over with the Absolute titles. I hope they keep going, because all of these Absolute titles have been amazing. But here we are, it's new comic book day. We're going to head into Pulp Fiction, pick up my comics. Hopefully we can get Leslie's comics.
Yes.
And,
wait, does Little Nightmares come in today?
No, not yet. No, yeah.
Ordered it.
Yeah. So yeah, Little Nightmares is still on its way. So I'm gonna see if we can get that, and then yeah, hopefully they have that one-shot Speed Racer comic. If not, totally fine. Yeah. But here we go to the best LCS in the world, Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, it's not the best in the world, but it's my favorite. All right, y'all. Here we go to Pulp Fiction. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna be cheating on Pulp Fiction here. I thought that I don't need to go to any other comic book shop anywhere else but Pulp Fiction, but Miss Leslie over here didn't tell me that Sisterhood was coming out. So from now on, I will subscribe to Sisterhood at Pulp Fiction. And my Wonder Woman cover A wasn't available. My pulls for Wonder Woman starts issue number 14, but that's okay. I'm gonna get it over here. They had the variants over there, but I didn't really like the variants. Alright, y'all, pit stop number 3 for comic book shops today. It's a rarity when we do this, but we don't have Sisterhood. We can't find it. We can't find Sisterhood. I found Wonder Woman, but we are back where it started it all. Atomic Comics in Cerritos. I'm pretty sure this is Cerritos, California. This is where I first picked up my first ever single issues from Andres, and where I fell in love with comics. Let's check it out. Always has a special place in my heart. It's not the best place in the world, but it has a special place in my heart. Alright, Atomic Comics, here we go. What is going on, y'all? It's been almost a week. I'm sorry I didn't get to upload last week. I just had a lot of stuff that I had to do in my life. Work. It was my dad's birthday, so I had to celebrate him, which was fun. And then I just got caught up in a bunch of other things, other commitments. But here I am now, going to wrap up last Comic Book Days video. And this week, we will have 2 videos potentially, because I'm going to film today's new comic book video shortly after this, so you guys are gonna see me wearing the same thing. Trying to represent LA. The Lakers won last night with no Bron, with no Luka, we had a lot of injuries basically, and I'm sure you all know I'm a big Dodger fan, and the Dodgers lost last night in Game 5. So they're going back to Toronto, game 6 and 7, down 3-2 in the World Series. Man, I feel so sad. I don't know if they can come back from this. If anybody can do it, it's the Dodgers. But if your best hitters like Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Will Smith, the exception of Ohtani, is not performing well, I don't know how far they can get. And if they do force a Game 7, this is going to be one of the best Game 7 in World Series in baseball history, in my opinion. Because the last time the Dodgers were in Game 7, the cheating Astros took us out. So I'm going to wrap up last week's Comic Book Day video, and then today we are going to resume this video again. So you're going to see me in the same jersey, so we'll see what happens. I don't know if I already said that, but last week was a pretty good week. I'm not going to lie. I already read Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 13. This was so good. Now, I was really looking forward to Absolute Zatanna showing up in this comic, but she didn't. And I think this is more like about build-up of what's going to happen when Zatanna shows up. Essentially, last week in this Absolute Wonder Woman issue, they were just talking about how there's this like unknown force that's taking out a bunch of different cities in the world, and then Wonder Woman is coming there every single time, and she can't find out what it is, and it's also taking her out. So there's just this super powerful force, or this individual. We don't know yet who that is. So really solid issue. It's a 2-part arc. And then I believe after this, maybe Absolute Zatanna will show up. So we'll see. Next is Speed Racer Tales from the Road, one-shot comic. It was okay. But what really carried it was definitely the art in this comic. I just love how the paneling was. Especially we got more of a background of Racer X. I really love this. Nothing really about Speed Racer until the very end, where Speed Racer's little brother like took their car for a joyride. But I don't think this is a necessary read if you're reading Racer X or Speed Racer at all. It's just a good standalone story of Racer X. So to me, this was like a 4 out of 5 star, but I'm still glad that I picked it up. And I know I was worried about like potentially not picking up, but thankfully I had placed this order here at Pulp Fiction, so it was just waiting for me. Oh, and then Absolute Wonder Woman I was able to get at Amazing Comics in Long Beach because I didn't want a variant, and Cover A was available there. But from now on, starting with issue 14 and onward, it's already going to be reserved here at Pulp Fiction. Next is Spider-Girl issue number 5. I'm super excited about this because Spider-Man makes an appearance in this issue, so we'll see what happens there. I haven't read it. I'm honestly falling behind with all these single issues. I caught up, then fell behind, caught up and fell behind. It's an endless cycle, but I will catch up. Mark my words. Next is Fantastic Four issue number 4. I've been hearing really good things about this issue. I hope it's a good issue because I was considering dropping it because of the way I felt about issue number 3. But it's too early to judge, and I love the thing. And then finally, Green Lantern issue number 7. This was a back issue that I pulled that was available, and I believe I'm only missing maybe a couple issues of Absolute Green Lantern. Let me take a look. So far, including issue number 7, I'm just missing issue number 5 and 6. And then issue number 8 is coming out next Comic Book Day. So I'm really, really excited about that. I honestly haven't read issue 2 yet of Absolute Green Lantern because I'm catching up on my Ultimate Spider-Man series. I really, really love Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm currently on issue 18. I have it right over here. I am so excited. I'm 19, 20, 21, 22, 4 issues away from fully catching up with Ultimate Spider-Man. That's pretty much gonna wrap up last week's Comic Book Day video. I really appreciate you guys for your patience. I am sorry that I fell behind. I will try not to make this happen again, but hey, life happens. I hope you all understand. But today's new Comic Book Day video is gonna be a banger. So right after this, maybe watch my new video if it's already uploaded. If not, it's going to be uploaded latest Friday night or Saturday morning, but my goal is to upload it tomorrow, Friday, October 31st for Halloween. And that is because of this Absolute Batman Annual #1. I picked this up at a different comic book shop just because I was worried I wasn't going to be able to pick it up at Pulp Fiction since I didn't get to order it. But Daniel Warren Johnson was the writer and the artist of this comic book. But whenever Daniel Warren Johnson is involved in writing a comic book or being an artist on a comic book, it's going to be fire. And I'm so excited to talk about this in next week's Comic Book Day video. Technically this week, but sorry about the whole mess about wrapping up all this video. So that's pretty much going to be it. Thank you again for helping me reach 200 subscribers. We did this all together, and I will try to come up with a 200 subscriber special video just to thank you all. And then maybe an Ask Me Anything. That would be really cool, just getting to know me even more. I think we can deep dive on that too sometime this coming up month. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you shortly on this week's new Comic Book Day video for October 29th. But this was for what? October 22nd? So that's pretty much it. I'm done yapping. See you guys later. Peace.